treat.
Seems to me I remember somebody else being in there. Oh wait, that was you.
Thought I could. I'm like,
Yep.
This Lake Mustaine or
what's this?
Cooper said, don't. All right, Dave, we're back at it.
We are so.
And we've been here 20 minutes, half hour, trying our new cameras out. We got some new stuff going on.
Looks like a bit like a porcupine, but
Yeah, it's going to be a work in progress till we figure out exactly how we want to do it, right?
yeah, and the angles and where we can put them where they're not intrusive, and so it's not a big pain in the ass.
Yeah, what do you got here?
That's a mic.
So this year we're going to try some DJI wireless mics to hopefully give you guys some better audio from within the boat. That's the goal.
Well, we've been told we're kind of robotic when we fish. We don't get excited. We don't say a whole bunch. So we do talk, but it's not loud. So this might help.
Yeah, so hopefully that's going to help. And our friends Ron and Cindy and Matt just come up from Minneapolis today, and we got some new gear.
Yes.
So tell us what you got going on, Dave.
I was fortunate enough a couple years ago
Yeah.
to get my hands on two 10-foot St. Croix. But as awesome as they were, I found them too long in the butt section. They would sweep and hit my fatness. So instead of putting them in the rafters where they were just going to collect dust, I think it was Matt who suggested
yeah.
bring them down to Thorne Brothers, and they shortened them. So I basically made it an 18-inch butt section like a Big Nasty. So now I have basically a 10-foot Big Nasty. Actually, I have two of them.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
It worked out really good, and the fact that you probably weren't going to use them otherwise, this way you get to use them. And I went kind of a different route. I got a brand new, I don't know if it'll zoom in on that, it says no bait left behind. I got brand new 10-foot Thorne Custom Stealth, and so far, beautiful rod, nice and light. And the reason we are going to the one-piece rods is that we have had some issues with the collapsible ones, either collapsing or spinning on us. So
And mine is a sensitivity thing.
it's the sensitivity, especially with this style of a spinner bait. You want to get as much sensitivity so you can tell if your blade's fouled or whatever.
And it's no fault of the Chaos Blank, because if you listen when you're reeling in, it's still transmitting all that stuff. It's just it's lost in the telescopic mechanism. So that is by no means a fault of the blank or anything. It's just we're spoiled, got a lot of stuff, and I want 100% connection to the blade. Mind you, we have a lot of fishing rods, so we're spoiled to do this.
Yeah.
And if I was only going to have one fishing rod, I would probably go with a shock and awe, because there is not much as versatile as
No,
that.
it covers such a wide variety, and I think that if they were to make a one-piece shock and awe in the 2020 series, I think there's a market for that, for those guys that are looking for that maximum versatility as well as the durability of a one piece and not having to deal with telescopic.
Because that shock and awe, I troll with it, I sucker rig with it, I throw blades with it, I throw up to a pounder with it,
Yep.
and it'll throw that little growler. They are versatile.
It'll do everything.
It's a great rod.
All right, we got a little bit of wind happening here, so let's go hit another spot. We moved two fish right off the get-go here, and we're just gonna keep plugging away, and we'll be back with you guys in a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to take these black hook guards off, Dave? I'm asking for a friend.
No.
Okay.
Do you have to, or do you want to?
You have to, because they're protecting your hook.
Oh, you're using the new Sunset Jailbird?
Yep.
That went high.
Just worry about catching that muskie.
I'm just worried about that thing.
I got a rain jacket for you and some pants.
You are definitely not made of sugar. You will not melt.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-mm.
We should hook something up on these corners.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying.
Been some fish in here since I've been fishing with you
Oh yeah, we caught lots here.
Yep.
on this corner.
They like it out there.
There's a big sandbar out there too, Cade.
Oh,
Good one.
that was a perfect cast.
What do you got? 65. Jesus, that much cooler, eh? Just down a little wee bit. Next spot we get to along the track so you can start casting, Cade. I got a boiler maker kind of for you. What the heck was that? I got something. I got a little muskie. All right, so we were one of the early ones to get the Muskie Innovations pit bull from my buddy Jeff at T Rhino Outdoors, and we're not going to bring this guy in the boat. Just look down at the fish, Katie. It's a tiny little muskie, but he hit that little pit bull, and we're just going to release him here. There's no point bringing this little guy in the boat, but these little ones, you got to be careful because they are the ones that will thrash around. There he goes. And so this is the little pit bull. Okay, back up, kid. I'm not even sure what the color is. Jeff just sent me a couple to try out on Shield Lakes. Cool color, eh, Dave? It got
translucent, nice.
Got that translucent green in the back. And what I like about the pit bull, it's got the pro harness and it's got more weight in the head, so it has that really nice roll to it. So I'm sure we're gonna catch some more. What would we peg that one at, Dave? 28 inches?
Maybe.
Well guys, it's been a slow day. After that one little wee one on the pit bull, we seen what, 5 or 6?
Yeah, something like that. Nothing really wanted to go.
No, a couple on the live scope, like late lazy follows. But today again was kind of a day getting cameras set up. We got our normal camera pole here with a Hero 12. We got an Action 4 DJI. We got the DJI mics. And then over here, we're trying something new. I want to get a camera pole over here. We're going to try it in different positions to see if we can get a different angle out the port side of the boat where we normally cast. I just want to take this opportunity to kind of show you guys around the Pro Guide that we got last fall. So obviously where I'm going to do all my fishing out of the back here, have an Altera at the front so I can control everything off my foot pedal. And then if Katie stands up and has a look here, so I have my live scope set up on an ArcLab shuttle, and I have it in a Cisco Chalk down here with a Larmac 360. Okay, back up, kid. So that gives me the ability to change positions in the boat. And here I have a plate made for the 45-degree Lund Sport Track with my pole. And then on the other side of the boat, if Katie just pans around, there's a 3-inch, Cisco Track mounted in some ArcLab poles, or ArcLab mounts. I can run my second live scope pole there, guys. And then the way the Lund Pro Guide is, these graphs will slide back inside there. And right now I have my Humminbird set up here, and I use it just mostly for my mapping. Okay, back up on me. So from my workstation back here, I can pretty much see everything I need. And this other Garmin here, I use it only for side imaging and down imaging. And today, because we're on a lake familiar to us, we didn't really need it. But in the future, I may actually add my second Garmin pole and run it off that, and then maybe give a graph to the front so the guy at the front can run it. And we managed to get all the batteries in, and I touched on that in this video here where we were setting up the boat with the Line-Ac batteries. And at the back here, I have two cranking, 60 amp hour cranking batteries. And then at the front, I have 220 amp hour trolling motor batteries, one charger. And when I put it on the scale, what did I say, David? Saved me? 100 pounds, exactly, or 98 pounds, I think. It saved me in weight savings by going to the lithium. So that's huge. That's a
lot of cheeseburgers.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight out of the boat. So for the most part, we still got a little bit of setup to do to kind of figure out where we want to put stuff and how we're going to set it up. But days like today, even though when the fishing's slow, we use it as an opportunity to explore a couple new spots, check stuff out, and then just make sure all our systems are going, cameras are going, wanted to make sure our mics are working. So for most people, a day with one little wee tiny fish would be a complete failure. For Dave and I, this has just been a great day of being out.
Been warm.
Been really cool having Katie out with us. You guys see her casting, and she's getting really good at casting. And it's just a matter of time before she gets hooked up. And we've talked about it a lot on our channel that these first couple weeks of the season are always hit and miss. The water temps, like I got 73.1. What do you got there?
70 right on the money.
70. So the water temps are going to be all over for the next probably week until we start getting into July, and then things will start to stabilize. So you got to give things a little bit of time at the beginning of the year.
You need that first big storm to turn everything over. And
Yep. Yeah, you want a couple storms to come through, kind of stabilize the lake, and then the fish will kind of get set up. So over the course of the week here, I'll be on the water probably close to every day. So I'm going to try and update you guys as much as we can. So for today, it was basically that one little fish, but showing you guys that we just water release it and let them go. We don't need, I don't need a picture with a 24 or 27 inch muskie.
we pulled hucks away from.
Yeah, so you have to keep that in account. So for today, yeah, it's just a short little video, but this is muskie life, Dave.
Absolutely, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This is way better than sitting on the couch.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen, guys, and you just got to take every day out here as a learning experience. So for another video where we had to do a little bit of little muskie, yeah, before we get on the next video, we're seeing some here and some weeds, but they're really lethargic. We have a storm brewing around us. They should be fired up, but it just feels like we're in that lull before the storm.
Can't feel any temperature change or pressure change. It's odd. It looks like it's fishy, but
it's just
doesn't
not.
feel like it.
Yeah, we're kind of right in between the pressure changes, so the fish look really lethargic. I had one surface behind me, and any guy that fishes any kind of time for muskie, I tell you, when they surface like that, they're just not eating. So again, you just kind of got to take everything with a grain of salt. But check out the video here where Dave and I had to dig deep on a day where things weren't really happening, and then towards the end of the day we made it happen. And for now, 54 Bus is out of here. We got thunder on the horizon.
Maybe we're not done yet.
Yeah, maybe we're not done.
All right. But for now, we're probably going to be out of here, and we'll catch you guys out on the water later.
Later.